on primary prevention, I think that it's a great plan, but I also know right now I think the country's facing an issue as far as soldiers that are going over Iraq, and we might be sending them over healthy, but I think when they come back, as far as medical records go, we've been losing them, and they're not really getting the care that they need, and they are a group that obviously does need the sick care because they've come back from fighting for us. So do you have any plans as far as them coming back from war?
We ought to have a Soldier's Bill of Rights, and the Soldier's Bill of Rights ought to be that if you sign up to be in the military and you've fulfilled your end of the deal, which the soldiers do, then this country, in writing, gives you an absolute guarantee, here's what we're going to do for you. And we're not going to make you wait in line and take a number like you're standing in a bakery waiting on the next donut. By gosh, we will do whatever it takes, if it means selling the last stone from the Capitol building as souvenirs to pay for it, to make sure that when you come back without an arm, a leg, or even if it's the emotional scars of post-combat trauma, you won't wait for days, weeks, or any time to get the help that you need. We owe every single soldier that basic dignity, and that would be one of the first things that I would push forward with the Congress, is to make doggone sure that that doesn't happen to anybody. It's happened to too many. Electronic medical records would help us to have the portability of their records, which frankly ought not just to happen for the military, it ought to happen for every American. We ought to move to electronic medical records for every one of us. Look, here's what's ridiculous. I can go to any city in the world, put my card in, and I can get cash out in the local currency on an ATM machine in Tokyo or Seoul, Korea, or anywhere on earth. Tell me that we can't come up with a system in which my medical records could not be portable enough so that no matter where I am in this country or world, the totality of my medical records could be contained on a card or a chip or even electronically downloaded, so that if I'm checked in, nobody has to start asking me 1,000 questions from A to Z, and instead that information is up immediately, and electronically we cut the errors down dramatically in the treatment that we give patients. You know, most of you have some kind of PDA device, I would guess, and I had one until I gave it to my assistant, so it wouldn't go off during the middle of the presentation. But I carry a BlackBerry. Most of you have a BlackBerry cell phone, something like that. We live in an electronic age until we get to the doctor's office. And then it's get out the paper and pencil and let's write this down in handwriting that nobody can decipher anyway. It's insane. It's utterly insane. Time for one more question. I'm getting the high sign here, so. Hey, you.
And what was going to happen 50 years later for them, so I think they're neglected as well. But I really appreciate your
thank you.
vision for health care. I don't think I've heard too many politicians that have such a great understanding.
I feel like a voice in the wilderness sometimes, and it turned out that my own experience was sort of the catalyst, but it really did make me wake up to see a larger, broader perspective that this is a national crisis. It wasn't just my own. And I'm not glad that I was stupid to live my life as foolishly as I did for a long time, but I'm almost glad that I had the experience, because I can understand when somebody says, yeah, but you don't understand. I said, oh, I do.
Hi, I'm Katie Cahill. I'm the
program
coordinator for the University of Oregon.
Thanks for having me today.
Very much. This was wonderful.
Great students and wonderful questions. And
they're on the front line. They absolutely see the crisis of that.
Well, you've obviously trained them well, so thank you very much. Hi, Victoria.
Thank you so much for coming.
Really a pleasure. Give me a sign there.
The Institute would love for you to
Oh, okay.
sign this. We're also going to get you to sign your book, which is the last copy in the local bookstore.
We've got to change that, don't we?
I would think so. We're hoping that you'll come back possibly with your band.
That's right.
Hey, you know what? We would love to do that, so let's talk to Deborah, and we would seriously want to do that. Deborah, did you hear? She wants us to bring the band back. Okay, I'm all about that.
I am.
Okay. The pub? That'd be great.
We have a great pub here. $2 beers. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
No.
Actually, we sound better when the crowd's drunk, so that would be good. I don't drink myself, but you know, I'm always happy when the crowd does, because you know they start thinking our music gets better.
I will email you that. Thank you. I'm actually the professor here who teaches.
So nice to meet you.